tonight now after the game. I got one in the post-game celebration, but I am excited for the win. The players have worked really hard and put in a lot of effort to get to tonight. And, we're certainly not a finished product by any means. We have a lot to work on, but you want to honor the effort tonight, and you just want to look at things accurately. And they did a lot of work tonight through tremendous physical effort. We will continue to work and try to play with more focus and better ball security, but we got into a difficult situation there in the third quarter, and I was really proud with how we responded to finish that quarter and get back in control of the game. So good night for the Cougs, and we hope it's the first of a bunch of wins here at Houston. I'm real grateful to be here.
Hey, Matthew. Two spurts there. The one at the end of the first half where tied, you got some separation, and then when they closed it there towards the end of the, can you just kind of talk about withstanding for them to come, just for them to come back there, what you guys were able to do to kind of stand that off?
Well, we were able to force them into some difficult situations, and we did it with our full court press, and we were finally able to get some pressure on them and speed them up. And we were really struggling in the game with their pressure, and we were turning it over and taking bad shots. Our shot selection has to improve. And then shot selection got a little bit better because we were able to start laying it up out of the press. And I think the players grew some confidence with those two spurts. And they've worked hard to get in the conditioning they're in, and they've worked hard to build their defensive fundamentals, and it paid off, and those were two pivotal parts of the game.
Coach, what was it like seeing Kayla and Jade's collegiate careers start off the way they did, posting double-figure scoring and such?
Yeah, we're glad they're at Houston. I can tell you that. Really glad that they gave us a chance to. I compliment Coach Hugh and his staff for attracting two outstanding young women like that to the university. And they could have gone anywhere they wanted to, but they gave us a chance. Both of those families, really strong families who listened to what our vision was for the future. And I tell them all the time, I'm so happy they're at Houston. And we didn't know each other, 6 months ago, but we have become very close in this short period of time. And they're fantastic young players, and they have so much room for improvement. But the way they get it done is their attitude and their effort allows them to play with great energy.
Coach, what were you feeling coming into the game, your coaching return, and just what's the mindset now that you came away with a win?
Well, I had no idea what was going to happen tonight, and that's not a great spot to be in. For me as a coach, you'd rather have a little more information, and we didn't know much about Arlington, and we didn't know exactly how our team would respond. I thought we came out really tight, and I thought you could see that. But that all comes from them really caring about the outcome and caring about each other and caring about the opportunity. So I was happy to see us get settled in, and we started making some plays. But I am thrilled we were able to get a victory because I spent all day wondering what was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen. So the nerves were there for me, but that's because it's important to us. I think it's a good thing. But the thing I take away most tonight, we did enough to win tonight, but we have so much we can do better. We can coach better. The players need us to help them out and get them into some situations where we can take better care of the basketball. But really appreciate their effort. So I sit here tonight very grateful, very excited about our future at Houston. I think we can build something very special here, and appreciate the university giving me an opportunity.
Hey, Coach. So obviously, Kateri Poole just came off an ACL injury and played tonight. What did you see from her tonight that you liked?
Wow, she settled us down. She played with some poise. I think she led us in assists. She made great decisions with the basketball. I'm really happy she was able to function tonight. She has not been really back live 5-on-5 for very long, and I was extremely impressed with her ability to operate. And she's not. I think she's got plenty of room to improve as she just continues to heal and get in better conditioning. And it was a great night for her. I think she really impacted us winning the basketball game.
On Monday, you talked a lot about the team needing to build confidence based on results. So how big is it for them to have this win under their belt and a game played to go off of?
Yeah, we'll just look at it. We'll look at the result, with clear eyes, and honesty is our first principle that we dig into. And so we'll show them what they did well, and then we'll show them what we have to correct and have to get better. So they need to gain confidence from what they did and what they accomplished. That's where you get confidence, is through achievement. And then we just need to stay very humble and coachable and teachable and correct some of these mistakes, because I think we can play much better.
Coach, overall, what did you see out of your core veterans like Amira and TK and Bree?
I thought they impacted the game with their energy and their focus and their attention to detail. I thought Bree had a really good night on the ball. Bree has a lot of responsibility defensively. She has to get up and really start our defense, and I thought she had a good night on the ball. I thought she really tried hard. And Amira, wow, she is just – that's how she practices. I just thought she operated at a really high level tonight, really high level, clean defensively, got an early first foul and then really cleaned it up and made some plays and made some great contributions. TK, I'm always talking to TK about how she needs to impact it with focused energy, and I thought she had some great moments tonight. Really proud how she played around the basket. She played off two. She played 2 feet. She played with balance and strength, and so those 3 veterans impacted winning tonight.
With this being such a big win, how do you sort of digest and move on to the next opponent?
We just watch the film. We just watch the video and let the facts speak for themselves. And just break it down very, very honestly and clearly. And here's what we're doing well, and here's how we can build on that, and then here's where we can improve. And we do that every day. We do it every day with practice. And we'll do that with this. I think you can look at the stat sheet and you can see where the improvement needs to come. There's all sorts of difficult numbers on that stat sheet for the Cougs. So we have plenty to work on, and I know the team will. They've been so coachable here the last few weeks. It's been really good. So I would expect us to come in and have our feet planted firmly on the ground, knowing we need to improve.
Coach, out of curiosity, in an era where a lot of coaches no longer, wear suits, what makes you choose to continue to wear them?
I have a lot of money invested in my wardrobe, a lot, and so there's no, there's no other way for me to get, cost per wear has got to come down. So you got to wear your suits, all right? So I enjoy it. I love it. It's fun for me. It's just part. We work so hard, and we're wearing these clothes 6 days, 5 days a week. The other 2 days it's fun to put on a suit and tie, and it's part of having some fun with it and enjoy it, and don't begrudge anyone who doesn't. But I have far too much invested for me to let them hang in the closet. Thanks, everybody. Go Cougs.